This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. Oh, big hole left side. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And he will get into the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Makes the score Niners 14, Rams nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Huff brings it in left side. inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Purdy on first down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Here's McCaffrey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Purdy now on second down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
14, Rams 7.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's Paul. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tackles did it seem like he broke on that run? But so often we see it, Mike, time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. That ball just gets a little lower and a little looser. And the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great ball security, they are going to attack it. And in this case, they're able to pop it loose and come up with a big takeaway.
On first and 10, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He is in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Puka.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. And he's going to set up his... Field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. It's complete. He's got covered. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. A hit, and he has lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of hold.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, It's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's caught! And he'll take it on in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. He'll look to throw. The catch made by Nakua. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Second down and 3. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's 1st and 10. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go
to the goal line and in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Again in the air for Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he gets marked out of bounds but inside the 5-yard line. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
Niners 45, Rams 14. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Uh-oh. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Niners 45, Rams 14.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up.
He gets free. And he will score. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, L.A. Carney now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Here now, second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the give, it's Williams. The ball comes out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Oh, he pumps up the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Drake Jackson out of Southern California on the stop. Third and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the Niners' 45-yard line.
So both teams trade. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners first down. A run here with McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So a win here for the 49ers. They finish off the